Yo guys, and welcome back to this new video here on the channel. And on today's video I'm going to quickly give you guys an update on why I do think Bitcoin is about to reverse back towards higher levels. And if you want to be finding out about what I currently see in all the momentum indicators and on the Bitcoin chart right now, don't forget to right away smash up that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in already, and let's dive right away in towards the content. So Bitcoin, what is it doing right now? Like you can see, I lost significant amounts of value on my trade, but since we went down, I already added a few more quantity to my position, but for now on I'm still waiting for potential lower targets to even add more to my position. But so far Bitcoin has been seeing a very significant correction, but I am not closing my trades right now here because I personally do expect that Bitcoin is about to create another major surge towards way higher levels in the coming days, in the coming hours from now on. And the reason why here is because, let me start off with discussing the 30-minute time frame. We are seeing a lot of bullish indications right now playing out for Bitcoin. So like you know already on the chart, if we're going to look at divergence, Bitcoin is right now creating several divergences on the market. Bitcoin is creating, of course, on the RSI a higher low, while the price action forming a lower low. So that's the first bullish divergence that we're seeing. As well on the money flow index, we're seeing the exact same, and as well on the MACD, we're seeing the exact same. So these three momentum indicators right now telling us we're about to have a trend reversal is going to be resulting in the next in the chart here. So what I do expect is either sideways action for Bitcoin or either a very significant push up back towards higher levels. And that is of course all the things that we're right now seeing here on the 30-minute time frame for Bitcoin. And this is of course a thing that we could be anticipating in the immediate short term, that Bitcoin is at least going to go for another bounce back towards higher levels. So I personally do expect that Bitcoin could be in for a minor reach a little bit higher right now for the imminent short term. And that is of course looking particularly good here, because this could be helping us to push the price action a little bit higher. Then as well, what are we seeing right now in the Bitcoin 1 hourly candles? Because if we're looking to the Bitcoin 1 hourly candles, you can clearly see Bitcoin found massive rejections on this level before, and this previous resistance zone is right now providing us very strong support. So very nice to see here previous resistance flipping into support. It could be really helping us as well to potentially push up the price anytime soon here. But what are we seeing right now in the momentum indicators? So far the RSI is pretty oversold right now, and usually once the market is oversold, it's very strong buying opportunity in general. If the market is overbought, just like it was over here, it's a good sell period as well, like it was over here. Usually once the market is overbought, it's in a historically signal that the chances are relatively high that you're going to move down and come down from that point. And if you're oversold, it's historically speaking a very good time to be buying, because the market is likely to come up from that point. But while we are oversold right now, we're seeing on the MACD a very important indication. We're seeing right now on the MACD, of course, a higher low getting formed while the price action is still forming clearly lower lows in the price action. So price action forming lower lows, MACD is right now forming a higher low. What is of course resulting, and what this is basically telling us, is that the momentum of the sellers is getting lost here. So the momentum of the sellers is cooling off, and they are losing strength in the market. And because the momentum of the sellers is cooling off here, and since the 30-minute time frame is already looking so good, I do expect that the market is going to continue its trend once again back towards the upside, and we could be in maybe for a 1 hour trend reversal, because this 1 hour downtrend is about to get broken in my opinion and get confirmed once again in an uptrend from this point. At least it would be very likely for me from this point of perspective, of course. Then as well, what we're seeing on the 4 hourly candle is pretty interesting for Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin 4 hourly candles, you can see previous resistance just like we talked about on the 1 hourly candles. Right now providing support. Together with this support, we are as well seeing this downward sloping support line getting formed here. So previous support, and our fourth touch already getting support right now on the Bitcoin 4 hourly chart. So what I expect is maybe a potential move back towards these higher levels, but you can see previous resistance with already 3-4 touch points on the higher side, and this previous resistance line on the top side with this downward sloping support line could be resulting in a major pattern as a falling wedge. So this falling wedge pattern could be breaking out anytime soon here for Bitcoin. Falling wedge patterns has of course a price target of the top side of the wedge here. So from this point it could be a 15% move, but I will be only taking a trade here in terms of when we are going to be breaking out here. So depending where we're going to be breaking out is going to be of course showing us the price target that we could be aiming for. But so far this is looking particularly good here as well. If you're going to look at the MACD, we are still forming a higher low on the MACD, well the price action is still forming a lower low. So that's of course a relatively very positive thing to see on the 4 hourly candles. Then as well, Bitcoin daily candles, extremely bullish in my opinion. You can see over here, this daily candle, this daily resistance line over here, previous major strong resistance, like you can see over here, major strong resistance right now providing very strong support. So I personally do expect this level is going to be holding up the price section. If we're going to close above this level, it's going to be a very strong signal that the market could be potentially move up back towards these higher ranges once again, because yeah, the lower side is just going to be providing support, and we could be maybe then from that point once again increase further valuation. So last time around we were not really able to hold on towards this breakthrough this level that easily, but right now I do think that we could be easily seeing a breakthrough of this level. Sorry, I do think right now we could be easily holding on towards the level since it's just such a strong level of previous resistance. Then as well, if you're going to look at the visible range here, we know that the level that we're right now trading on has been providing us a very strong signal that was previous very strong resistance, but right now is providing support. So you can see here the levels above us, of course not a lot of volume getting traded around it, but the ranges over here we have been seeing a lot of volume getting traded. So we're right now trading on volume support for Bitcoin, and this could be really helping us to keep in the trend that we're currently in here. And you can see clearly 57.8k is going to be a very strong volume support. What is most likely going to be holding us up, or maybe we're going to see some consolidation, or maybe we're already going to start curving up from this point as well. The weekly time frame for Bitcoin right now 0.5 is getting retested on this weekly Fibonacci. This Fibonacci is of course extremely important to look at. You can see clearly previous resistance in the Fibonacci right now getting supported of course on the weekly time frame, but as well you can see here the 0.618 provided the resistance, the 0.238 provided the resistance, the 0.236 provided the support, and right now we're retesting the 0.5 here. So personally I do expect the weekly time frame is going to hold on towards this level and increase back towards the 0.618 here. So I'm looking forward towards where we could be heading towards, but so far our predictions on the weekly time frame came out, and since we saw this rejection from the top side, I do expect this level on the lower side is going to be holding up us up here. So yeah guys, these are basically my predictions on the Bitcoin market, what I do expect right now in the immediate short term. So if you do agree with these, let me know in the chat here in the comment section of course, and if you want to be seeing more of this content, don't forget to right away smash up the subscribe button on the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, goodbye.